Although the British monarchy is steeped in tradition, King Charles's blended family is undeniably modern. When he married Camilla Parker Bowles in 2005, he became the stepfather of her 2 children from her previous marriage to Andrew Parker Bowles. She became the stepmother of Princes Harry and William. Camilla had raised 2 children and is now a loving grandmother to 5 precious grandkids. Though they may not be in the public eye, they are essential to Camilla's inner circle. They have been seen at some royal events, supporting the Queen Consort and the royal family. This video will delve deeper into Queen Camilla's accomplished children and her special bond with her grandchildren. Camilla's son. Camilla's firstborn is Tom Parker Bowles. He was born in London back in December 1974. Surprisingly, one of his godfathers is none other than King Charles himself, who would go on to become Tom's stepfather later on in life. Following his time at Eton College, Tom continued his education at Worcester College, Oxford. After completing his studies at Oxford, he worked as a publicist before moving on to his cousin's luxury concierge service, quintessentially. Tom was a student at Oxford during the infamous Camilla Charles affair scandal in 1993. He opened up to the Times newspaper about the experience, saying he refused to read the papers or the news because of the personal nature of the matter. He didn't want to see his family's private lives splashed across the front pages. Interestingly, Charles was impressed by the way Tom handled the situation. In a 2005 interview with the Australian news program A Current Affair, Tom revealed that he has always had a great relationship with his stepfather, describing him as a kind, good, and lovely man. Tom explained that all he cared about was his mother's happiness, which he believed she found with Charles. Tom made headlines in 1999 when he was caught giving cocaine to a journalist while working at the Cannes Film Festival in France. The incident splashed over 5 pages of the news of the world, and it was discovered that a tabloid newspaper had set him up. According to The Telegraph, one of Ghislaine Maxwell's accusers had a hand in the sting, and she was paid up to £40,000 to help set up the food writer. The then 24-year-old Tom was secretly filmed offering to buy cocaine for the woman, who was used by the tabloid because she knew the food writer at the time. He also admitted to using cocaine with someone he found last night while working in France. Despite the scandal, Tom was able to move on from the incident. He started his food writing career in 2001 by penning Tatler's food column, quickly securing a position as Mail on Sunday's respected food critic the following year. With his prowess in the world of cuisine, he also landed a role as GQ's contributing editor. He was later appointed as the food editor at Esquire, where he continued to impress readers with his culinary critiques. Furthermore, Tom has authored numerous acclaimed books on food. His impressive collection includes his debut book, E is for Eating, An Alphabet of Greed, and The Year of Eating Dangerously, a global adventure in search of culinary extremes, which was named one of the 50 best food memoirs. Aside from his impressive food writing career, Tom has also appeared on several cooking shows, including BBC's MasterChef, The Professionals, and as a judge on Australia's hit show, Hot Plate. It's safe to say that this food connoisseur has left his mark on the culinary world, both in print and on screen. In 2005, he tied the knot with Sarah Byes, a fashion editor, in a beautiful ceremony in Oxford, several months after his mother's marriage to Charles. They welcomed 2 children, Lola and Frederick, but unfortunately separated in January 2018. Tom later found love again with former journalist Alice Procope, and they were together for 2 years before she passed away at 42 from cancer in 2021. According to a close friend, Tom and Alice was very happy together, and he was devastated by her loss. Unfortunately, Alice's cancer diagnosis came too late, partly due to the COVID-19 pandemic. One of her friends shared with the Daily Mail that the diagnosis didn't come until August 2020, which was too late for treatment. Though Tom is not technically a royal, he contributed to a 2022 book about the Queen's Platinum Jubilee titled Her Majesty the Queen, the official Platinum Jubilee pageant commemorative album. Now let's take a peek at Camilla's youngest child, Camilla's daughter. Laura Lopes was born in Swindon, Wiltshire, on January 1, 1978. She was educated at St. Mary's Shaftesbury, Dorset's Catholic girls' boarding school. She She later attended Oxford Brookes University and pursued a history of art and marketing degree. After graduation, Laura began her career as Tatler's motoring correspondent in 2001. However, her passion for art eventually led her to manage the Space Gallery in London. In 2005, she co-founded the 11 Gallery in London's Belgravia with Charlie Phillips, where she served as a director. Laura tied the knot with Harry Lopes in Wiltshire in 2006. Harry went to Eton College and is a chartered accountant. He also had a brief stint in the modeling industry, posing for Calvin Klein's underwear line. Harry is also the son of a baron and is in line to inherit Naton Hall in Devon and the Skelpick estate in the Scottish Highlands. During their nuptials, Laura donned an elegant Anna Valentine wedding gown, the same designer her mother, Camilla, wore during her marriage to Prince Charles in 2005. Prince William and Prince Harry attended Laura's wedding, and she also participated in both of their weddings. Laura and Harry's children are Eliza, Gus, and Louis. Laura prefers to stay out of the public eye, but it was said that she has a warm relationship with her stepbrothers, Prince William and Prince Harry, and William's wife, Catherine. Before the Princess of Wales's wedding in 2011, Laura had a girls' lunch with Catherine, Pippa, and Camilla, which suggests that she is on friendly terms with the royal family. Camilla's grandchildren and a special bond with them. Camilla, the queen consort, has 5 grandchildren. Lola and Freddie are the children of her son Tom, while Eliza, Louis, and Gus are the children of her daughter, Laura. Despite her role in the royal family, Camilla's grandchildren have not often been seen out in public with their grandmother. However, at least 3 of them will be present with her on one of the biggest days of her life, as 13-year-old twins Gus and Louis, and Freddie, who is 12, will be her pages attending to her during the coronation ceremony on May 6th. It is worth noting that this is not the first time one of Camilla's grandchildren has been involved in a major royal event. In 2011, her now 15-year-old granddaughter Eliza was one of the cute bridesmaids at the wedding of Prince William and then Catherine Middleton. During the balcony appearance after the nuptials, Eliza was even seen being held up by Prince Charles. It is believed that Eliza and her cousin Lola will also play roles in the upcoming ceremony, but the details of their participation have yet to be announced. Despite the grandchildren living a relatively private life, Camilla has revealed a few insights into her special relationship with them. Notably, she has shared that they affectionately refer to her as Gaga. Camilla has also talked about how much she enjoys reading with her grandkids, and one of their favorite books to read together is the bestseller Gangster Granny. In this book, a crafty grandmother plots to steal the Queen's crown jewels from the Tower of London. Despite her love of books, Camilla has also embraced modern technology, crediting her grandchildren with introducing her to the joys of texting and TikTok. She even plays the popular game Wordle daily with one of her granddaughters. However, Camilla has also acknowledged the downside of technology and admitted in an interview with the Daily Mail that she sometimes tires of phones. She often tells her grandchildren to put their flipping phones away. In an interview with Vogue, Camilla expressed her joy as a grandmother by saying that one of the perks is spoiling her grandkids occasionally and giving them things their parents would typically prohibit them from having. Camilla loves being a grandmother. Furthermore, the queen consort has long tried to remind her husband not to miss out on cherished moments with his family. She believes in spending time with loved ones and making memories that will last a lifetime. What are your thoughts? Please subscribe to Modest Narratives and leave a comment below.